Aw, interesting. So you want sound, do you? Weird, weird. Hey, what's up, Cheap Jim Jim? All right, KY, Jim, how you doing? Great, you missed all the parts where I said all the really interesting stuff. Not accurate at all. How's it going, guys? Just trying to get myself into a routine of streaming more often, so consider this a secondary community Mobcrush stream just on my channel. So if anybody has Mobcrush or live streaming related questions or why I can't speak English very good, feel free to ask. I got some dental work done last week, and I feel like it altered my entire mouth, and I just can't talk anymore. That's the blame I'm gonna put. All right, how's it going, guys? Jim, you been streaming much lately? Have you checked out the action replays thing? I think you play some of those games. Oh man, oh man. All right. Awesome. Oh, cool. Call of Duty Mobile, nice. Very cool. How's that treating you? Want to play Tekken today? Cool, man. It's a solid. You doing anything special for the month of October with Halloween games or anything like that? Horror games? Oh, you know what I didn't do? I totally have my OBS custom dock. I mean, I've got the chat over here on the screen anyway, but I set it up so I have the Mobcrush chat in a custom dock on OBS. Even with one eye closed, the stream stays great. Yeah, the custom docks are awesome. So far, so I've got for Mobcrush. I want them to do one for Mac already. So from the Mobcrush setup, we've got the Mobcrush chat over there, and then over here is the action replays control panel. I haven't figured out anything else I want to put in there, but at a certain point, it's too many things. I think that's good. There's nothing else that I've been like, oh, wish I could put that in there. That all works out real well. FYI, folks, my wife is leaving town on Thursday till next Monday, so hopefully you'll be seeing a whole lot of me over the weekend doing some streams. I'm going to try to do this one thing I want, this interactive board game for a while. Explain that more. I'm way curious about this action replays. That's a hot update. All right. Let's do it. So Mobcrush created this machine learning AI that watches your game. Right now it does Fortnite, PUBG, Apex Legends, and Rocket League, and no eating pizza in underwear. No promises. That's already on my calendar. Washing your hair with Pantene. I don't go for that fancy stuff. Bar soap. Anyway, so those 4 games currently. More games are coming, including, I'm going to say Destiny 2, but no release date on that. And I think the desktop Call of Duty, or Duties, Duties, Modern Warfare. I think that those are the next 2 that are lined up. Don't quote me on that. It's not an official statement from Mobcrush, just Sam Proof. So it's a machine learning AI that watches your game, and as you get kills or wins, it will clip that 20-second moment. You do have to make sure that your game is tagged correctly on Mobcrush, or it will ignore your stream and be like, he's clearly not playing Fortnite, even if you are. In the future, hopefully it will. Everything is desktop. Console should work too, I believe. Unless it looks dramatically different from PC. Like the game is called the same thing, and the layout, like at this, it's going to say like Chief Jim Victory in the same place and the same font, more or less. It'll still pick it up as long as it's titled the same title. It should be fine. And then what'll happen is on your Mobcrush Studio, you'll see a tab called Action Replays. Do I have a? I'll see if I can't set. I'll explain it and then I'll see if I can't show it. And from that Action Replays tab, you'll be able to download the video or share it to. Let me look it up. I don't want to misquote this, but it should be like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. If you're an affiliate partner, it'll let you do those four, I think that's right. As well as download, which I think I already said. And hey, Evan, what's going on over on DLive? Your chat's so much bigger than everyone else's. You've seen the tab. Yeah, so if you've played any of those games, you probably already have clips waiting for you. So the the version 2 that got pushed out not too long ago is the picture-in-a-picture on-screen replay. And this is what I have in my custom dock over here for Mobcrush. We don't have an Instagram API connection yet, so that is not there, but more and more people request it, put it into the Discord suggestions, and that'll probably get moved up. I personally have said Instagram from the start, as well as Tumblr, but yeah, nobody jumped on that yet. Yeah, dude, go into the Discord and put all your suggestions in there, because when I suggest things, they're like, no, what do you know? You're a kitten streamer. It's not really what they say, but there's it's more effective coming from you guys than from me. Yeah, like Boom TV. Boom's all manual though, right? So this would create automatic. The playback is manual. What is this stream? What's the stream about this time? Hey, Evan, first off, I'm going to make that smaller so these are more even. Right now, I mean, it's about anything, Evan. Right now, I'm just talking about some Mobcrush stuff because we got some Mobcrush people over here, some streamers. Maybe I'll make your chats bigger. I gotta unify these things. This DLive chat looks so much nicer. All right, so I'm gonna show off the playback. It is a branded window, and I'm gonna just grab one of Jed, who plays on Tuesdays. Normally, he's gonna actually play tomorrow on Mobcrush. So I'll just you'll have your control panel. It'll give you like the last 10 clips, I think it is. I think it tops out there. And then there's a button to add it to a playlist. It defaults to looping, FYI. So I take that off. Playlist is there. And then you just hit the play button and I did not put the one thing is I don't actually have this built out because I'm on my own profile. Give me a second and I'll grab that. Watch as it does. Nope, it's not going to do anything. Hang on. All right, am I smart enough to have put this in Slack already? So I don't just have to log in to Mobcrush, which that's not that hard. Okay. Let's do this. Fine, I'll just log in. Okay. The only reason I wouldn't log in is because I have other accounts going on. All right, so here, Action Replay, we go and launch, grab the software thing. Here, this one, copy. All right, back to OBS, studio mode, so you guys don't see black. Go to overlays, and if I actually already have this in here and turned it off, I'm going to be like so dumb. All right, no, it is not already in here. Okay, here we go. Browser source. There. And we'll call this action replay MCAR. Okay. That'll make sense to me. And paste that there. Turn this to 1920. Whoops. That's not how 1920 is. 1920 by 1080. Got all that right? Hit that. Hit that. Hit this. And there, that's what it'll look like. This one. Boom. How will the game catch if someone you have to go as long as you're broadcasting to Mobcrush, you don't have to use us as the multicasting. You could still use Restream to Mobcrush or Mobcrush to Restream, either way. But as long as the stream is hitting Mobcrush at some point, it'll work. Theoretically, there could be some degradation of your quality if you're going Restream to Mobcrush as opposed to starting there. It's probably negligible. But yeah, you could do it either way. I mean, definitely test it out. You gotta make sure that Restream is sending the game title correctly or that it's already been set. But yeah, that shouldn't matter whatsoever. So there's technically 2 versions. I'm going to see if I can't patch my laptop in so you guys can see this. Here. What do I need? This to this? Yeah. Okay. I don't need this, do I? This is actually just has a HDMI out. Okay. All right. This... Okay, apologies in advance because I'm using a second Elgato to pull this off, and this other Elgato has some issues. All right, but let's throw this in here. All right, first off, let's full screen this page because you don't need to see the rest of that junk. Oh, is it this one that I already have built out? Elgato in? Yep, okay, there we go. I knew it would freak you out. All right, I'm gonna make this a bit smaller just so I can peek over it or something. Okay, so this is your action replays window. Why don't I just move this over here? Great. Ta-da! I think setting is manual in a Mobcrush platform. Yeah, probably. You're probably right. I'm actually in my account, and I don't game on my account, so you don't see any of the clips down here. So let me get out of that. Go over to the Mobcrush one. What am I doing? Exit full screen. Actually, it's going to be a tab down here. Great. I have like all these tabs. Don't hate on me. Okay. So here we go. Let's full screen this. So if you're just entering Mobcrush, this is where you're going to be. It'll default you to the staging screen. You'll hit the Action Replays tab there. To set things up the first time, Evan, I don't know what you asked. I will check in a minute, or feel free to repeat. Okay, to set it up the first time, you're going to hit this launch button and pick your software. It's really pretty much the same no matter what. If you're familiar enough with your software, it's just going to give you a URL and tell you where to put it. So I'm in OBS, blah, blah, blah. So down here under URL, you're going to want to grab this and copy and paste that as a browser source in OBS. I think you guys can all handle that. Or whatever else you're doing. Oh, so technically it says 1080 by 720. Shouldn't matter though, right? I did notice a difference in somebody else's activation than in my own thing. So I'm curious about that. Okay, anyway, so that's that. So then you'll open the control panel, which looks funny full screened. Oh, this actually looks like it's delivering way more than 10, so I might be wrong. Okay, so here's what I was saying. Down here at the bottom is really the important stuff. At the top here is all your clips, and at the bottom is sort of your actual buttons and stuff. Hey, that's new. Oh, look at that. Scroll to now. I haven't seen that before. Preview speed. What? These are all new buttons to me. Oh, they're under that other thing. Interesting. Okay, so over here in the sort of center there under playlist, it will have this repeat function or loop function default to on. So I'd turn that off because otherwise the action replay will just keep playing here. You can create a playlist. So you go up to the clip you want and you hit the button with the plus on it. So it's like a playlist plus. If you hover, it says add to playlist. So I'll do that. I can do a couple more. Whoops, I just got rid of that one from my dashboard by hitting the X. So I'll do a whole bunch of these. And done. Will it let me do this twice? It will. Okay, but you can add up to 10. If you hit that first button on the playlist, it will clear it. You have 3 possible layouts: left justified, a big center, or a right justified. And this last thing here, the eyeball, is your sort of test. So if I do that now, it's just going to show me the frame, and it's going to do it under my my Elgato setup. So let's see if I can't change that. Here we go. Hey, what's up, tolerated code? All right, so here, this is what that should look like. Better. So that's, again, the test one, so it's blank. And here's, you're going to have like a big medium. And hang on. I'm not getting my light back on. Anyway, motion sensors. So yeah, the eyeball is just for testing the frame itself, but if you've already generated clips, you can just go straight to this player button here, and it'll play all those until it gets through the playlist, because I've turned loop off. So it'll like do a dissolve, fade, something like that, in between each clip. Each clip's about 20 seconds. I have seen some circumstances where it'll do the clip for 40 seconds, and I'm not sure when and why that happens. So that was clip 1 going into clip 2. And if you decide you don't want to go with the playlist anymore, you can just hit the square for stop, and it'll go away. So there you go. That's how Action Replays works. Hope that was insightful. And now I'm going to track down what Evan was saying on DLive. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions about Action Replays, let me know. And if you have suggestions, I highly suggest that you go over to our Discord and put it in the suggestions tab there, because it's best to have it somewhere where I can point to it and be like, this person said this, and then other people can give you like reactions and stuff. It's super cool, right? Almost as cool as me using the sword to trigger the motion sensor. Motion. There it is. Yarr! Mobcrush sword. Yeah. It's totally cool. I definitely like to see what happens when you guys use it. And we are, it's totally way beta. We are updating it. We're working on it actively, and we're trying to get to a point where it will potentially be a branded thing that will help streamers make money. Roku comes with fungus. I don't know what that means, tolerated code. All right, Evan, I'm going to see if I can't find that last chat message from you, or whatever that was. Hope it's still in the actual DLive chat. What? What would happen if I was standing in front of the Mobcrush office right now? Oh, that's your creepy question. I don't know. You'd probably be out there being like, hey Sam, I'm outside. And I'd be like, who is this? No, I'm just kidding. I would be like, let's go get some pizza and walk down to the beach, man. He said he's in front of the office. Yeah, I got it. Roku, like the TV Dave, is, yeah, I've been seeing all his Twitter is just Roku these days. Dave is shilling for the man. I love Dave, though. Good on him. All right, take that out of my computer so it goes back to normal resolution. He just said what would happen, not that he actually is in front of the office. I know he's not, because he would tell me if he's coming. Not an easy trip for him. But cool, yeah. Kick the tires on that. We would make an awesome live stream. That's true too. Yeah, if anybody want to come down to the Mobcrush office, Fridays we do. I don't know. We don't really do it quite like that anymore. I was gonna say Fridays we have an open studio policy, but we don't really. We used to. He should change his name to Roku We Like. That's accurate. You should tweet that at him. How do we know? Wait, how do we know what? Jim, what? It would be a 16-hour flight, yeah. Indeed. Oh, man. How do we know that he's not in front of the office? Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good question. It would be cool if we had like a nest down there that I could patch into. Or I guess just a security cam. You're like, what's going on today at the front door? Although we're in a big building with a lot of other companies, so probably would be controlled by the building directly and not us. I don't think we'd be allowed to install a security cam down there just for shits and giggles. Well, what we want to do, see, is put a camera down there so that I could live stream it to a bunch of randos across the world. No? You don't like that? Why? What is that? Oh, that's what that is. I like accidentally clicked on something on my OBS setup and got the red bounding box around it. And I was like, what could I possibly have put there? It's because I copied this entire project from something else. They don't have to know if it's Wi-Fi. It's true. Domino's delivers every single hour. Okay. That's accurate. Like a hidden cam in their plant. Do we have plants down there? I don't think we do. I could put one upstairs at the dentist's office, though. Come on, every lobby had one. I swear we had one at one point, but it's not there anymore. I don't know. My friend Aquatic Toast, who has somehow been watching Dave We Like longer than me, eats light bulbs for breakfast. He should not do that. He's toast. He doesn't have a mouth. It could be awesome use of live action replay too. I wish they would make some kind of IRL version, like a manual triggered version as well. But that is not currently in the works to my knowledge. Evan says over on DLive, but don't worry, I would let you know if I would come. I figured you would. He eats electricity for lunch. So wait, where is... I was going to say, along those lines, I do have, but I don't know that I do anymore. I used to have a thing so that I could just pop the kitten cam up and check in on that. Maybe that was on a different... I think I was on a different setup. Mobcrush and cryptocurrency. No, that's our Monday thoughts. I mean Monday show. Oh, like actually doing a Mobcrush cryptocurrency? We've actually joked about that, but nobody has seriously gotten behind that concept. Like specifically cryptocurrency and not just more of a decentralized blockchain thing in general. Like blockchain for video storage or whatever. Like you just want loyalty points. Yeah, they wouldn't really jump onto that because like we've moved away from the platform aspects into the tool aspects, and that would be more about the platform concept. I still think it's worthy of doing. I still think, you know, you can't really escape being a platform completely. You know? Nor do I think we should exactly, but that's a whole different argument. I'm about to create and design my own. Right on. I mean, I've got several. I don't know if I would, it's not technically a cryptocurrency. I don't know. For cryptocurrency, it would technically have to have a blockchain behind it, right? Like I've got several loyalty point systems that I've created over the years, but I don't think they would technically count as crypto. I don't know. Does just any loyalty point system count as crypto? Like are Mixer Sparks considered a cryptocurrency? Evan says, I hate surprises. Yeah, I'm not a lot on that. A blockchain that has its own mob coin that awards streamers, etc., and can actually be backed by the US dollar. Yeah. Correct. Unless you did a mob token. Right. You look evil. Wait, I can definitely look eviler. By the way, I am going to a fantasy fair this weekend dressed as the Blues Brothers. Which one? Which brother? Wait, hang on. This one escaped me. I gotta retwist. Hold on. Evil's my thing, man. Okay. Enough of that. They could be. Then you use someone else's blockchain. Right. We jump in and get some Lino points. I wonder if that would be... So it would be interesting is to have, like, because DLive uses Lino. It would be interesting to have multiple platforms using the same crypto. So, like, you could friggin' watch people on DLive and earn your Lino points, and then come over to Mobcrush and then use them to like unlock tools. Anyway, that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Definitely not this year. That is a conversation down the road. Ryan, no, I have not seen Joker yet. I haven't seen anything in the theaters for months. I won't see Joker until it's somewhere online, most likely. I'd like to, but yeah, it's just, that's an expensive movie, man. When I gotta have I gotta get a babysitter, and then I gotta buy my wife and I a ticket. She's gonna want popcorn. That's $100 just for the popcorn. DLive is now a part of the Theta network. I don't think I knew that. When did that happen? I haven't paid attention to DLive lately, as far as what's all going on over there. That was yesterday? Or this article came out yesterday. $1,000 to see a movie? Yeah. Or are you going to pay me $1,000 to go see the Joker? That'd be great. Organic popcorn. I'm sorry, this is Los Angeles. That's all that's available. So's the box. I'm so hungry. I'm going to eat the box now. Not Elwood. I am too fat. Jake. Oh, Evan. I spent $8 to see it. Nice. Nice. I guarantee you I could not see a movie for less than $50. Theta, made by Sliver, uses T-Fuel. Does that mean DLive's going to move away from Lino points for T-Fuel? I haven't really looked at Sliver very close. I looked at it enough to be like, I don't know what the hell's going on over here, and I'm not sure I care. And then I moved away. Yeah, cardboard straws. Actually, the straws are made of more popcorn. That killed me this year in in SF. The Sliver thing? Yeah, I don't even know. This article starts with YouTube and Twitch competitor DLive. Inaccurate. At the most, they are a Mixer competitor. But it straight out sounds like they're competing with both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. Like they're going to overtake it all. Anyway, not sure, but you can add your token to an existing blockchain. Interesting. What exactly is Sliver's thing? I looked at it briefly, and I no longer... I mean, it seemed very gimmicky. Evan says DLive is freaking out. So Sliver developed Theta somehow. This is how we can grow from 5 million to 50 million monthly users, and we're excited to explore long-term strategic opportunities between Lino and Theta. I see. The straw was killing me. Do you like anime? Yes, but I don't really watch it much. Yeah, from what I remember, Sliver was just yet another third-party app kind of thing to get you to do money for them and then put it on your Twitch. It's basically what I remember seeing, but it's been a while. It was like Loots, wasn't it? Or like CrowdQuest. Once you become a Sliver star, you can apply to become an affiliate or a partner. Right. Yeah. So much stuffs. Okay. I just don't know why I would want to do it. But I'm not gaming, and it seems like all of these things are really directed at gamers. But okay. Thank you for joining, Sliver. Claim. Oh, I got my 10 coins. I already have an account, apparently. Specifically for the kitten cam. Couldn't claim that. Oh, and I can sell that, too. Do I want to open this crate or sell it for 10? I'll open it. It's probably nothing. Oh, okay. Hang on, I'm going to win something. We're opening a G Fuel. But just being a streamer gets you a Twitch link. Twitch gets your Twitch linked. And they are in bed with G Fuel. Got it. I just got 10 grand giveaway tickets, whatever that means. All right. Referral program, referral link, channel ads, become a streamer. All right, sell it. Why did you say it faster? I guess there's too much lag happening right now. Dang it. Next time, if there is a next time. Yeah, Evan, what's up? Dr. Stone is the best. I missed that. Who's Dr. Stone? Dragon Ball. Is that anime? I don't know Dr. Stone. Most of the anime I know is like older stuff and generally movies or I don't know. I think the most recent anime I actually watched was like Cowboy Bebop. But the Theta Token is now has partners and former VCs like YouTube people, etc. Interesting. All right. Pay more attention to it. Dr. Stone is a great anime. It only has 15 episodes so far, but it's awesome. Gotcha. Give me a pitch on it. What's the thing? Most recent anime I watched was Castlevania on Netflix. I played Castlevania. Robotech, nice. My uncle loves Cowboy Bebop. Evan, what was the thing you realized? Maybe he's still typing it. Oh no. All right. Result. Oh, that's the same thing. Waiting for the follow-up chat. Sorry, I was just checking a quick help ticket that came in. You have hair and a small beard. It's not that small. It's like I would say medium. I've got big beard and no hair at all. Okay. So all your hair migrated down and then mine stayed normal. So someone without a beard would have super long hair. Is that where you're going with that? In Dr. Stone, everyone got turned to stone, and after 3,700 years, Senku got turned back to human, then 6 months later, the anime started. Okay. Interesting. What the? Hey! Thanks for the follow! Anime 6. I assume I pronounced that on point. And let's motion sensor sword. Sword! That's how you get the lights on in Santa Monica. I'm bleeding so much. Tolerated code. Evan is saying you stole his hair, but you weren't manly enough to steal the beard. You know what, Ryan? Fight me. I mean, fight me. I mean, fight me. What is that music? You guys probably can't hear it. All right. It's horrible. Whatever it is. I'll fight you. I am bigger than you. Ahaha. How tall are you? No, you're not. The music is the music of the Dave Raid. For this is the dance of my people. Time for coffee. Speaking of music, so here at Mobcrush, you're 6 foot? No, you're supposed to say he was 6 foot tall and full of muscle. That's not how the song goes. Final countdown. No, me, Dave, and lots of his subscribers are outside the building and we're about to raid the building. I'm calling the cops. For more swords! Music is what I was talking about. FYI, our friends RKVC who do a... Why is this thing still here? This stays for way too long. Who do the Friday show at Mobcrush and the occasional all-day Mortal Kombat streams were commissioned by YouTube to create a variety of tracks. It's like 10 or a dozen tracks that content creators can use for free on all their videos. And they named one of their tracks Cute Avalanche after my kitten cam. So there's my segue about music. I also don't believe Ryan. Oh, good, that finally faded. Yeah. Oh, that's an interesting possible use of docs. You could just look at my Insta if you really care that much. Could I, though? Could I? Nope, I can't. Do I really want to respond to this guy? Jonathan. My abs are an 8-pack. Okay. Oh, I just saw this thing the other day. You know the Face app, where you like whitens your teeth and like whatever it does to your face and makes you all pretty. So there's now one called Body App that will literally just take your picture. It was insane. Like, I was looking at this, and the before and after, I was like shocked. But like, it will give you like a 6-pack look, and I was like, it's good. Like, I don't believe anything anymore. None of you people are real. How do you spell custom? I can spell. ITMP. There we go. These are all words that make sense. Cool. am I doing? So I activated dark mode on Slack. And now when I'm flipping through my apps, I can't tell when I'm going to Slack or when I'm going to Discord. It's really horrible. They're just like the same thing. Jim, good job adding that suggestion to the suggestions thing. All right. Cool. You gotta rally people to like do reactions, like positive reactions to encourage our team. Slack is like, I mean, it's similar to Discord in a lot of ways, but it's more work oriented. So like, whereas Discord is more chat based, it's more chat functional. Slack has more of like a project management thing going on, but they're very similar in a lot of ways. Like you can add third-party apps to Slack to do things like manage your Google Docs and Drive and stuff like that. You can have it do like phone calls and video chat, just like Discord. You can have several different channels, just like Discord. Slack was basically there first, and it came up through like Silicon Valley office use, whereas Discord kind of came up through Twitch users. So they're very similar in a lot of ways, but have different underlying tool sets. Yeah, I don't know. So like the biggest kind of difference is on Slack, direct messages are contained within the specific server using a Discord term for a Slack feature, whereas with Discord, direct messages are more globalized, like they are just a direct message outside of a specific workplace kind of thing. Trying to like think of good reasons why you would use Slack for one thing and Discord for another, but I honestly don't know anymore. They're so similar these days that it's like, meh. I think Slack is a little more private, and that's basically it. That's all I have to say on this. I don't endorse or condone either. I think they're both fine products, and I actually use both for pretty much every brand I have for separate things. So like my Discord for Samproof is a much more public-facing thing, and then the Slack version is like, you know, like content creation focused. Not that I've used it lately, but it used to be like where we would do our virtual writer's room and stuff like that. What's up, Shepard? How's it going? Welcome to the chill chat. I just said that and I wish I could retract it. F that. This is the extreme chat. Oh yeah. Do you like text? Oh baby. How about Brext? I don't know what that means. I'm starting to lose my voice. We're about an hour in. Great. Yeah. Going through a lot of changes, burying the old me. More coffee. Extreme! I changed my chroma key, and now the coffee cup shows up more than it used to. I'm a little upset about that. It's better when I'm just like this. I started watching 9 new animes yesterday, but I didn't start 2 of them until this morning because it was so many. Do you not do anything ever? That's fair. What time is it? 2 o'clock? Nice. I do lots of stuff. $5 p.m. for me. It was a holiday yesterday. Not really. I mean, it was, but like, I still came to the office. My kids still went to school. Seriously, this music is so distracting. I know you guys can't hear it because it's just low enough. And this mic is particularly good at not picking up the music. But it is like the slowest, like just pianos. Like somebody's just going like, ding, 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 ding. Like trilly. This is the part in like the Spanish soap opera where it's just all these slow zooms. And now there's a guy in a luchador mask. Nope, now we're in silent film mode. Anyway, okay, I'm done. You guys can't hear it, it doesn't matter. By the way, where exactly in history does it say Columbus murdered natives? Because he never set foot on what is U.S. soil. I'm not getting into this right now. You can contact your local historian and fight that whole thing. Or just search for, did Columbus kill a lot of people? There's a north and, yeah. Yep, it says it right here. That was pretty easy to find. And this is history.com, so I trust that. Anyway, moving on. That's really not an argument for this this chat. Dirt on the Earth is called Earth, so dirt on Mars is called Mars. Yes, I guess I'll back that. No, I won't. Anyway. What the fudge? Okay, close that. Close it all. Oh, okay. I gotta do this thing real quick. Oh man. Yeah, how many of you out there are streamers aside from Chief Jim Jam? If you have any questions about live streaming or Mobcrush, where I work, feel free to ask. This is not officially a Mobcrush stream, but I am here currently at work. Okay. Deleted. Actively working right now. Okay. Blam. Okay. That there. Cool. Oh man. What's the best setting for streaming with 24 megabyte upload? Speed to stream, a 720p. At 24, I mean, it really depends at that point what you're streaming. Like, if you're doing a game stream, you're going to be wanting to do 60 frames a second, and you'll probably be good to hit, and this is, I'm not calculating stuff right now, like you can find actual things for this, but you probably find to hit 6,000 for your bit rate at that speed at 30 frames a second. I mean, are you doing IRL or are you doing game? It at that point becomes more about what your viewers' eyeballs, it's half the viewer experience, but also half like the motion experience. What am I streaming at right now? Let's take a look. All right, Evan, thanks for stopping by. Have a good one, Evan. Sweet dreams. Don't let the big bugs bite. Games. So if you're doing a game that has like a tremendous amount of movement, you're going to want that bit rate up there around 6,000, if not more. It depends at that point if any of the platforms that you're streaming to cap out. But yeah, at 24 megabytes up, you've got a pretty good like window of opportunity there. Hey, Pumpkin Killer, this is my sassy voice. Hey, what's up, Lotion User? Over on DLive. Why is that chat off screen? It just says YouTube. Is that really? That's it? That's all you said was YouTube? Okay, fine. Don't let the bit bugs bite. But yeah, at 720 and 30 frames a second, you're fine to hit 6,000 bit rate. I'm doing good. We're talking live streaming. Thanks for repping on my mixer. You're the only one, Pumpkin Killer. I got some, we got people on YouTube, DLive, and Mixer. Nobody over on Twitch. Poor Twitch. So sad. And Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Let's take a look. Sometimes the Facebook chat just does not come in. Let's take a look. Yeah, if you haven't figured it out, I am multicasting on several different platforms. I also am on Periscope, which I'm not paying attention to whatsoever, as it has its own thing. Huh, I spelled my own name wrong. I was like, who's this girl? That's not me. Apparently, Sam Poof exists on Facebook, but not me. Sam Proof is me. I used to like Mixer, but then Ninja ruined it. How'd he ruin it? He didn't do anything. He's fine. Ninja has been like, sadly, so ineffective in anything on like changing the landscape of Mixer. And maybe it was just timing, because seasonally this is a low point for streaming. Like, you know, everyone's gone back to school, started new jobs, things like that. So they're concentrating on a bunch of stuff. And traditionally you just see a big dip this time of year. Yeah, Ninja hasn't really, I don't think, done anything really over there. Can I suggest you listen to a song? Not right now, Lotion. Plus, if it's not punk rock, I'm not going to care for it. Shep says, can I call you Shep? I like Restream Scheduler, but I noticed they gave Facebook connection for free, but have a limit on upload file size and length. Also, that Facebook free connection is only to your profile, not to a page or a group. Keep that in mind. Tyler Code, you're awesome. Go play some Roblox, man. Enjoy. Get on. You gonna stream it? Stream it. Stream it with Mobcrush. By the way, Pumpkin, I don't know if you're still hanging out over on my Mixer. This weekend, I'm going to try and do some more interactive streams that will actually... Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to run that. Shoot. I totally forgot. I was planning on doing this on a Mac, but to do the interactive stuff, you have to have a PC. Shoot. All right, never mind. I take back anything I was about to say. I'm going to stream this weekend for sure, but it won't be what I was planning, and it's probably going to be something else. Okay. I like that somebody with an ominous word like killer is flirting with me. That's great. Feels like a turning point in my life. Watch out, wife. I got something. Yeah, nobody on the Facebooks. Cool. All right. Killer as in killing it. Oh, sure. It's not as nefarious as I was claiming. Is that what you're saying? Like, that person just, like, totally carved an awesome pumpkin. Like, your pumpkin killing it. Does not seem right. Or, like, they drink a spiced pumpkin spiced latte like you wouldn't believe. Like, how's that drink? I'm killing it. Like, I'm freaking stabbing it in the straw hole. Anyway. Hey, thanks for the follow. Studio Radio Royston. I got that. I made that happen. This alert stays up here for way too long. Also, what's controlling that? Don't I have... Is that... that's in Tidy Labs, right? That's the wrong profile page. Let's go to here. Tidy Labs. Dot... Dang it. Dot... It's like dot stream, is that right? It's like the weirdest URL. I love stabbing pumpkins. See, I thought so. Hey, what's up, Studio Radio? That's a tongue twister, my friend. Studio Radio Royston. It's a little hard to say. How's it going, reppin'? You're my only person reppin' on the D Live right now. Everyone else is over here. On Mixer and YouTube. Tube. I can talk English. I wish we had some kind of, like, I don't know. What? You're not authorized. Look, Tiny Labs. Tidy. Yeah, that's right. You're a Tiny Lab now. Boy. All right. I wish I had some kind of interactive, like, meter. Like, you know, so the more, like, YouTube people talk, it, like, grows, and the more Mixer people, and so people could just basically type nonsense into the chat just to make a meter move. That's great. That's what streaming's come down to. Everybody post emotes right now. Whatever. What's stream labels? Is it alert box? Is that what I'm looking at? Is there any control on... Oh, you use Stickam? Nice. Yeah, Stickam was my land of opportunity, and I miss it tremendously. I think Stickam was still to this day doing something a lot of these streaming platforms are overlooking. I mean, it's sort of punk, but whenever you can listen to Poltergeist, Foot, NASCAR, Allo, did you just go to like a word generator and pick the first 3.5 words? What do those things mean? Shep says, I remember Stickam. And then this seemingly work appropriate anime. There you go. That's the anime I watch. This awkward face. This from someone named... I expect better from someone named Lotion User. Oh, wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. Is this indicative of the song? Oh, thanks for following. A great Scape 14 and Pumpkin Killer 8. I like that I've gathered all of the people with numbers at the end of their names. Nice as well. Cool. What controls how long these things are up for? What was that? That was a follow, so it's here. I'm looking at the wrong setting. So we're gonna turn, it says 5 seconds. That seems like it's not doing that at all. All right. Yeah, save changes. It's saved. Whoa, hey. It's sexy time on my stream, apparently. Great. And this, people, is why you should be careful if you put chats on your stream. The chroma key edging around your hair is really good. What software are you using? We are using OBS. It's okay. It's probably better if I turn this other light on. I'm also really close to this green screen. So here, let's take a look. What camera is my camera? Filters. Blam. So you can see I'm like 3 feet away from that green screen or whatever. It also helps if I get this out of the way so you can't see the edge so well. I can tell part of the reason why it shows this particular background is to help hide some of the artifacting on the chroma key. Because no matter how good I get it, I can still tell that it's there a little bit. Like right there, just the tiniest bit. I forget, let me take a look at my settings. Now I'm just destroying the illusion for you, so that's great. I also do a little color correction on it to counter that effect. I don't know if you can tell. So yeah. But yeah, it's just normal OBS. OBS Studio, if you will, if you word here. Yeah, I like OBS. I've used a bunch of different things. I've done slobs, didn't care for it. I've worked with Wirecast and a TriCaster. TriCasters are amazing. Better than Sony Vegas. Yeah, I haven't even bothered with Sony Vegas. I've seen it, but yeah, it didn't. I mean, I saw it a long time ago. I assume they've made it better since, but when I first saw it, it did not look like anything that needed to be used. I was like, yeah, that's not worth anything. I mean, if you can use OBS, once you get past the all-encompassing what the F this is, because like if you first open OBS and you just look at the blankness of it, it's like ominous. But once you get past that and like start learning how to use it, it's fantastic. It's really good. What do you mean? It's an external encoder. So render to what extent? Uno. Do you mean record? I mean, I think you're asking a different question, possibly. But basically, in OBS, I've got it very much like in Photoshop, several layers. This bokeh is a layer behind me. And then I'm a camera source on top of that. I chroma key it out. And so it's all one thing that's being streamed out. If I record it, it'll record everything that's on stream. So yeah, this whole thing is composited together. and streamed from the same program. And yeah, does that answer your question? Like I could individually turn things off. So like, there's the chat. Streaming or recording, or both at the same time. What's up? Opinion on, I don't know what that is, so I have no opinion. Is that a convention for tentacle people? Because that's what it sounds like. This is my background. That's the color source behind my background. Yeah. And I can switch to different scenes, although none of these are really set up. So I could do that. That's black. There's my game. Okay. Yeah, OBS is fantastic. If you're streaming. I mean, I use it to record stuff as well, but not as frequently. Its primary function is to be an external encoder for live streaming. It just also can record, but I don't know. Unless you're recording something specifically that you need to like do live cuts in, I would not necessarily suggest that. Hey, thanks for the follow. A lotion user. I'm probably gonna head out in the next 10 minutes or so. We'll see. I might be back tomorrow roughly around this time to do some other streaming. Definitely this weekend. Just a warning, not leaving just yet. Let me just check my workload and see what's going on. Okay. 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 Evidence of life on Mars? Sorry. Basically, I could take a green screen clip and overlay a background and record it as in similar to rendering it using like so. Yeah, you could green screen. I could literally grab a green screen clip right now and do it on here. So let's see. I'll find a thing. Green screen video. I'm going to do it. It's going to be on the web. Let's do this. Copy video URL. Is there actually what? This is just green. What the F? I want like a thing in front of it. Dang it. Here. What's this? Oh my God. Skip the ad. Skip ahead. This is such a terrible thing. I don't want that. Why would you green screen a bulldog peeing on things? Here, let's do this. Great. Copy video link. Okay. Pause that. Go back to OBS. Check it. So I'm going to do this as a browser source. Tiger. I'm going to do everything in this. So we'll paste our URL in there. Right now you see a placeholder one. So give it a second. Here we go. There's this. Sound coming through. All right. Now, I'm going to go in. First, I'll crop this. So let's, whoops, wrong thing. So we're going to first change the size, go crop it. Do this. All right. It's got that YouTube thing over it, but normally you would just download the actual thing. Okay. Let me go into this, interact with it, hit got it, great. Okay, close that. Filter and chroma key, done. Ooh. Now the only thing this particular method doesn't do or allow for is for me to actually trim the video itself. So like if you were using, I think Wirecast can do this and TriCasters can do this, where I'd actually be able to go into that video clip through the software itself and like clip out, like put a front and an end and be like, just play this 5 seconds. OBS just plays the whole thing. But yeah, it's just that easy. And then if I want it to... oh, like, it's like playing a playlist. There's other stuff happening now. But like, so I've done this as a web page, so I can actually go in and interact with it as a web page and be like, close that, pause that, turn the volume off. All right, keep going. And then, yeah, give me this eagle. What's up, four-handed? But yeah, there you go. All right, I'm going to get rid of that before I forget to blame. So yeah, in that particular case, I pulled it in as a browser source, but you can totally download the video and do exactly the same thing, and have the video on your hard drive and pull it in like that. Like my background, I'm gonna go play with OBS. Right on, enjoy. So yeah, it has all these color correcting things. So like with this background here, I can change all of these. Like I could change this on my face as well. It's just more less obnoxious with the background. Yeah, it's got a lot of image control. You can have multiple sound sources and even outputs. So you can do a multi-track output. So if you're recording like 4 different people for like a podcast or something, you can have it save multiple tracks. So when you go back to make an audio version of that podcast, you can adjust volume after the fact in post. Four-handed says, I like that people can see the DPs. Wait, what? What? DPs? Ryan says, I made chicken din din. Nice, Ryan. What kind of chicken? Dude, my wife made like fried chicken last night. Wasn't really, it's not the same as like if you go to Popeyes. It's not that kind of fry. It's more of like a baked, but then fried in a pan. It was fantastic. Super good. Yeah, Shepard, if you have any other questions about OBS, I can try and answer them. I know a good amount about it. I've been using OBS for probably 15 years. It's been around that long. Am I crazy? Sounds about right. At least a decade, if not longer. And it's got a bunch of different plugins, so you can do a lot of things. Oh, the profile pics. Yeah. Hey, Abby. What's going on? You just missed Evan. He was here a little while ago. How's it been? Abby, I'm going to be theoretically streaming a lot more this weekend as well. So dip in. Did I use that right? Yeah, so four-handed, and anyone else out there, I am multicasting, as you can probably tell, to YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Mixer, DLive, and Periscope technically as well. But the first 4, I'm streaming through Mobcrush. So this chat overlay is actually Mobcrush, so you can see people's profile picture and then the platform in the bottom right there of what service they're on. Abby says, nothing much, been busy as I'll get out, a lot of time in the water. Right on. Do you know why people follow one on YouTube? I've got no vids, but 41 subs. Do you have a lot of followers on Twitch or something else? And how old are those subs? I don't know. It happens. Put out a vid called, "Why are you here? What are you doing? Don't watch this." You ready to try Vegemite yet or come to the land down under? I'm definitely not ready to fly for 22 hours. I'm not ready for that. I would try Vegemite in a small capacity. I could put Vegemite on my Amazon wish list and you could send me some. That sounds like a terrible idea. The flight isn't bad. Yes, it is. All flights are bad. I'm not super into flying. I'm not like horrible at it. I don't like it a lot. Do it and I will. All right, I'll look into it. I should make it so that you have to, if you're going to send me the Vegemite, like you have to send something else with it that's good. Take a boat. I would take a boat. I would totally do like a 30-day boat trip just to get to Australia instead of having to fly. But I don't think my wife would be willing to let me go for that long. And I don't think we can afford a full family boat trip to Australia. Toast or candy? Does the Vegemite go on candy? What are we saying here? Or just in addition to the Vegemite? What is your preferred news app? You know, I just use the default Apple News on my phone. And then I look at like 3 articles and I go, what the hell am I doing? These are pointless. I don't really care. Like, I don't need to read any of this crap. It's all so dumb. Candy, in case you don't like it. What's the... Tim Tams, is that English or is that Australian? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that what those are called? That is what those are called, but that's not what I was actually thinking of. But it is Australian. What's the one with the jelly in it? Jaffa cakes. Those are English, right? Because those are delicious. Tim Tams look pretty good too. I put those both on. All right. See, like looking at all these news titles, I have no interest in reading any of this. They're the best. Wait, which is the best? Tim Tams or Jaffa Cakes? Because those Jaffa Cakes, we got a guy here who goes home to England every like 4 months or something and comes back with them. Those are delicious. Yeah, I mean, can't go wrong with chocolate covered in more chocolate. Tim Tams look pretty dang good, man. Is that what's going on with that one? Caramel. Value pack. What's the blue? Original. What that brown one said? Original. Slams. Fingers. Look, what's going on with these? Take a look where I'm from and you tell me. All right. Some dude on Twitch should do news. I believe that happens. I used to do like news segments. I don't have it built into this computer. Not quite, like not global news. I used to do like on my stream, which was multicast to Twitch among other places, like weird news and then like Kickstarter news and board game stuff, which is not quite the same, but weird news is close enough. Sometimes we would get close to real topics. Honeycomb Tim Tam. That sounds amazing. I'm going to put that on my Amazon wish list. How do I even do this? No. Where's my wish list? Is this me? Yeah, this is me. I say that because I have multiple accounts because I created double accounts for no reason. Honeycomb Tim Tam. Done. Oh, you can get a 4-pack with all these flavors. Original, chewy caramel, classic dark, dark mint. Why is this the first thing that came up? Where's my honeycomb? Dark chocolate. Now I just want junky food. Welcome back, Rob Zombie. What? Yeah. That's my Rob Zombie impression. What? Yeah. I heard my throat doing that. It wasn't even a good impression. He honestly doesn't sound like any of those things. I've been noticing lots of streaming sites. Twitch is still the largest, right? Yes, it is. So Twitch is probably going to hold tight the title for at least another 3 to 5 years. That's my guess. Although Facebook has been doing a lot of stuff. So it's possible that Facebook is going to be a significant competitor to Twitch, which I mean, that's not unheard of. I don't know why you would think that wouldn't be possible. But I mean, it's just that everyone looks at like YouTube and Mixer and they're like, those are the big competition. Facebook is going to give Twitch a run for the money. And we'll see. We'll see what else happens. I don't know. What is this? Huh. Interesting. Hope you have a good morning because it's Thursday morning for me and I'm off to work. Speaking of being off, I actually need to do some work and get some snacks now that I looked at all those Tim Tams. So I'm going to head out as well. But yeah, I'll probably be live again tomorrow, roughly this time, minus an hour or two. No one's on Facebook, though. Oh, that is incorrect. Facebook gaming is growing fast, and they've got some big talent over there, like Zach James from Yo Mama. That's not an insult. That is his YouTube channel, as well as Outback Zach. They're growing fast, and they are the only platform who grew in Q3 of this year. Everyone else dropped. It is a traditional, like annually this time of year, streaming sites lose traffic. I've been streaming since 2005, and that holds true. Facebook grew, which is crazy. But yeah, go look into it. I mean, I highly suggest doing multi-streaming if you're growing. You know, if you're a first-time streamer, if you're just a small streamer, if you have less than like 20,000 followers on any particular platform, multicast, and then grow your audience everywhere. And honestly, I don't know, there may be a point where you go, all right, 80% of my audience is on this one platform. I'm just going to cut ties with the others and focus on this. And you might be like, you know what? 80% on this platform, but there's still 20%, which means 2,000 people are spread out over these other 5 platforms. Keep it going. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. We can talk live streaming again tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for talking and keeping the chat active. You can find me over on twitter.com/samproof or instagram.com/samproof and follow me there for more. I'm Rob Zombie. Eat Tim Tams. Peace out. Wait, what? Oh, I can't answer that.